Happy Sankranti, Pongal, Maghe, Poush, Uttarayana, Khichidi Sankranti, and Lohri. I'm Akash, and a hearty welcome to my YouTube channel. Sankranti is a major Hindu festival celebrated in the Indian subcontinent and the Hindu diaspora around the world. This is the #1 festival in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and many other states in India. It's a sort of Thanksgiving or winter harvesting festival, which has been called with many different names, like Sankranti or Makara Sankranti in Andhra, Telangana, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Odisha, West Bengal, and Goa. In Tamil Nadu, it is most famously called as Pongal, and it ranks as the top in the list of festivals in Tamil Nadu. Now, it's also called Maghe in Assam, Maghe in Punjab, Haryana, and Himachal Pradesh, Uttarayana in Gujarat, Maghe Sankranti in Nepal, and in West Bengal and Bangladesh, this festival is called as Poush Sankranti. Now, the word Sankranti originated from Sankramanam, which means change or transfer. So, Sankranti Day is considered as the transition day of the sun into the constellation of Makara, or Capricorn. This means the sun starts moving northwards. Therefore, that is why this festival is called as Uttarayana in the northern Indian states. Here, Uttara means north in many Indian languages. Now, Sankranti mostly falls on January 14th every year, except in a leap year, and that time Sankranti will fall on January 15th. And just to mention, Uttarayana, or the December solstice, actually starts on December 21st and is not to be confused with Makar Sankranti. Now, Makar Sankranti is regarded as very important for spiritual practices, and accordingly, many people take a holy dip in the rivers, especially the Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Krishna, and Kaveri rivers. The bathing is believed to be resulting in the voiding of all the past sins. Many melas or fairs are held on Makar Sankranti, the most famous being the Kumbh Mela, that is held every 12 years at one of 4 holy locations, namely Haridwar, Prayagraj, Ujjain, and Nashik. Sankranti festivals are celebrated from 2 to 4 days, with each day being celebrated having specific names and rituals associated with them. Few days before the Sankranti festivities start, people usually clean, paint, and decorate their houses. They also set apart all the old and unused things in their homes to be burned on the first day of the festival. Now, mango leaves are used to decorate the house. Sweets are prepared well in advance for the series of festivals, and women decorate the entrances of their homes by geometric patterns drawn using colored rice flowers. This is called Mugu, Kolam, or Rangoli. And every day in the evening, groups of women and girls sing and dance, and this starts from a month early in some places. Now, let's get into the actual festivities. Day 1 in southern India is celebrated as Bhogi, which is dedicated to Lord Indra, the king of heaven and the god of rains, to whom prayers are offered with thanks and hopes for plentiful rains in the year ahead. On Bhogi Day, early in the morning, people assemble and light a bonfire in order to burn the heaps of discards, logs of wood, and old or unused wooden furniture. New clothes are worn in order to mark the start of the festival, and this festival is celebrated as Lohri in Punjab. Now, this symbolizes to leave out the past and concentrate on all the new things that cause change or transformation. Let's go to day 2 now. The main and second day of the 4-day festival is celebrated as Sankranti or Surya. Also, it is known as Thai Pongal. This day is dedicated to the Hindu god Surya. Now, Surya is the sun, and the sun is the primary reason for all the food. So this festival recognizes the importance of the sun and expresses its gratitude to the sun. This day also marks the actual start of the Uttarayana, when the sun enters the 10th house of the zodiac, Makara. Now, in Andhra Pradesh, this specific day is also called as Pedda Panduga, which is Big Festival, or Peddala Panduga, which would be Ancestors Festival. Now, it's very traditional to prepare different varieties of food and to offer to the sun god and ancestors. For example, Arisulu, a traditional iconic sweet dish, is made specially for Sankranti in Andhra. Now, in Tamil Nadu, the Pongal dish is traditionally prepared by boiling milk and adding freshly harvested rice and cane sugar in a group setting. Now, people traditionally shout, "May this rice boil over," and sing traditional songs as the symbolism for the shared wish of greater fortunes to come in the year ahead. The essence of the Sankranti festival is to offer the thanks for all the harvest and food that we have been blessed with. Now on to day 3. The third day of the festival is celebrated as Kanuma or Matu Pongal, and this is dedicated to the cattle and other domestic animals that help produce the harvest. Cattle, especially cows and buffaloes, are decorated and are offered bananas, a special meal, and these cows and buffaloes are worshipped just to recognize the significance of the cattle in our lives. There's community sports like cattle racing, popularly known as Jallikattu in Tamil Nadu, and cockfighting, called as Kodi Pandam, in Andhra, are very popular. Now, let's take a look at day 4, the last and fourth day of this festival series of Sankranti is to get together with the community. This is the family reunions. This is celebrated as Mukkanuma in Andhra and Kanam Pongal in Tamil culture. This is about visiting relatives, friends, and neighbors to greet and seek blessings. Children will be given money or other gifts, and a lot of the children super can't wait for the kite flying, which is just so much fun. In conclusion, Sankranti is the Thanksgiving festival series to recognize and appreciate all who were involved in the making of our lives, and to begin the new year with a fresh and great start. So, happy Sankranti, everyone! Love you, Akash!